All right, so I wanted to walk through and go through this thing to try to get power back to this P17. So this is the little brick that comes off of from the payment terminal over to this little brick, and you notice there's two USB-C cords or connections here. It's the one that is labeled power that you want to pay attention to make sure that the USB cable, either to a power brick or coming out of a powered USB port on a terminal, is connected to. So you've got two, like I say, two USB ports. One says power and one says USB-C. So make sure that the USB-C cable coming from the power brick or wherever, an outlet that has power or a powered USB outlet from a POS terminal is plugged into this port that's labeled power. That's the first thing. If that doesn't come up, then what you're going to want to check next is flip this payment terminal over, and there's a little screw right here that requires the smallest Phillips screwdriver ever, or the blade of a very thin knife blade that you can get into one of those grooves and just nurse around to get that screw to pop out far enough to where this back can be lifted off. Then we have this USB-C cable here that if it's gotten tugged, it'll pull out. So I'm hoping that is what has happened to this P17. Make sure that's plugged in. Then we can plug the cable back in, and when you plug that cable back in, this thing should light up. Hopefully that's the case, and we can say, hey, don't pull on that cable, because this cable, notice it doesn't have a lock on it or anything. So if that cable gets tugged from back here, you could unplug it. So it's not necessarily a fault with the system, but it's something to be aware of. Don't pull on that cable. Thank you.